Hello.
Woo!
Everybody, we're here. This is great. This is great. Welcome, everybody, to a live special edition of the Kombat Kast from Burbank, California.
ESL edition.
Yes,
here
we're
it
very
is.
excited. We all know why you're here. You're here to see the new character coming out.
Triborg.
Now, it's going to be awesome. We're going to get to them very shortly. We're going to go through a few things first.
As we always do.
As we always do. We're going to bore you first, and then we're going to get to the good stuff, okay?
Absolutely.
Good.
So what do we got here, Tyler?
Here we go. First of all, I know a lot of you are playing the beta. We hope you're really enjoying it. I've been playing the beta.
Yes, everything I've heard has been nothing but positive about our beta.
And let me tell you this, the things that you do find that are negative, we're going to keep working on that, and things are going to keep coming with this beta. We're going to keep improving it over and over again so we can make the best experience possible for all of you.
We want to make it perfect, and it's you guys that are helping us right now. So thank you so much.
So play, and give us as much information as we can possibly have, because our tech guys are going to love that.
I don't think we need to tell them to play.
I don't think we do.
I don't think so.
Either.
All right.
Just something to kind of explain something real quickly about the pricing for the new XL and KP2.
Let's break it down.
Let's do that.
There's some confusion.
So let's say you have Mortal Kombat X.
X.
That is all you have.
Just the disc.
If you want everything we've ever released,
everything.
It's $24.99. You'll get KP1, you'll get KP2, and all of the costumes and everything that we've given out.
That's a great price.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Let's say you have the disc.
You have the disc.
You have also KP1.
KP1.
To get KP2, it's $19.99. You get everything that's coming with it, and you get all the old costumes that maybe you didn't get to.
Right. So if you didn't get the Brazilian pack or something like that, yours.
All there for you.
There it is.
Now, let's get to business. We have the Fatal 8 coming up very shortly. Derek and I are now going to give our picks.
Yes.
We're not trying to offend anyone in the back who's watching this who may be still in. We love you all.
Yes.
But here's what we're thinking. Derek, you want to go first?
All right. So I really, really like...
This is acting, by the way, because we already know who each other are picking.
Okay, all right. So I'm going Sonic Fox. I mean, he's unstoppable.
Okay.
He's looked so strong throughout all of this, and I pick winners. A winner picks a winner. So I'm going to go with Sonic Fox.
Speaking of winners, I have the belt right now. I'm currently the belt champion. So
People don't... We'll talk about that later.
it's fine. I'm going to go for a bit of a dark horse in this competition.
Oh.
You know, throughout my entire fighting game career, which is relatively short and not that storied.
And you're not that good.
No, I'm not.
No.
I've always played a lot of big characters back in the past, so I'm going to go for some Ferator.
You mean Biohazard?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because
that's who I.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Moving on. Okay. I want to thank some people back in our hometown of Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
You know, we're lucky enough to come here to Burbank and have a great time and do this Kombat Kast for you. But there's a bunch of people back at our studio who's made all of this possible.
Absolutely.
Designing the game, programming the game, all of this stuff, getting this beta working for you. So I want to say hello to everyone back at NetherRealm.
I hope you're enjoying the weather.
Okay, that's not good.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, but thank you all for all that you've done. You're the reason we're able to tell everybody about these cool games.
Right, and thank you everybody that has put so much work into what we're bringing out here. What we're rolling out, right?
Yep.
Like we have so much exciting content for you guys to see.
And also, thank you so much to the entire ESL crew.
Oh, gosh.
From Josh to everyone, it's been a great time working with all of them. They work super hard and make everything work perfectly.
And if you've seen this is absolutely amazing,
it's
guys.
Beautiful.
So if we could just get a hand for the ESL crew, guys, come on. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything you guys are doing.
So, we have a couple special guests that we want to bring out today because we don't think it'd be fitting.
No, well, I think it's perfectly fitting to have them.
I was going to say it wouldn't be fitting not to have them.
Right, so we're on the same page.
We are.
We are.
So, Ketchup and Mustard are going to join us today to help us with the Kombat Kast. Gentlemen?
Come on in. Jake and Ryan, come on in, guys. Now, you'll notice they look similar, but they have different colors. So, red for Ketchup, yellow for Mustard.
Well observed. Without our gimmicks, we are nothing.
Very go that far.
Very true.
So I was able to experience something that I thought was really cool. We had asked them to do this a while back, and they've been keeping it very secret, and it's awesome that you did that.
Thank you for keeping secrets.
Yes,
it's very awesome.
I was able to watch them play the character for the first time, and you know, we all have mains in fighting games, and to be one of the first non-NetherRealm employee to be able to play the game is it's pretty cool. So I just wanted you guys to talk real briefly about just what that was like.
Well, I mean, it is hard to describe, and that's probably the opposite of what you're after. But I mean,
great.
I mean, our history with Cyrax and Sector really does date back to when we were kids. I'm sure a lot of people watching will be the same. childhood favorites, going through Deadly Alliance, MK3, Trilogy, Armageddon, all the games that they've been playable, obviously MK9 being the big one as of late. Being able to play them again, especially after being involved with MKX since launch, the way we have been in production as casters and as players, streamers, all that good stuff, it was, and I don't want to sound cheesy, but it was an honor to be able to experience that for the first time.
Awesome.
It's definitely something we could never have imagined, and it's basically as simple as that. We never thought that someday we'd sit there and be some of the first to really play these characters that have had, you know, such a strong significance in our careers as players of the game and being involved now.
And you guys have actually been professional with them in MK9 before as well, right? So
I'll tell you, it was they have the dorkiest smiles I've ever seen when you guys first played them and started trying your combos and being like, "Oh, that works! Oh my days!"
I may be a player and a caster, but I'm still a massive nerd. It's you know what I mean?
I saw a single tear roll down his cheek.
Yes.
He was
Just one?
like,
Just one.
Yeah,
Just
well,
one.
that's the only one I saw.
I saw quite a few.
And then I heard somebody crying from the bathroom, and I think it was you.
Was it?
Yeah.
All
Moving
right,
on.
all right, all
Okay,
right.
so I think what we should do is we should actually talk through, like we always do.
Absolutely.
Go through the variations of Triborg.
Right. So we're just going to go ahead and let him come in so everybody can see. There he is. Look at that beautiful guy. So we're going to start off with Sector, all right? And you'll see that we got LK9T9, which is his official model, right?
Right.
All right, so we'll go on into here. And who do we want to beat up?
Sub-Zero,
Absolutely.
surely.
We always
Right,
beat up
right,
Sub-Zero.
right,
It only
right.
makes sense,
Only
right?
fair.
All right, and I'm sure everybody wants to see the pit. So let's go ahead and do the pit as well. The pit is making a comeback into MKXL.
And it's beautiful.
It looks incredible as well, like,
we'll-
just visually as a stage.
We're doing. We're getting some yelling from
yeah.
people in the background.
I'm sorry.
We're doing practice mode for now, but the twins are going to play here in a little bit against each other.
Look, we disappointed so many
I know.
people.
You'll
I'm
get your
sorry,
intros
guys.
You will
later.
get your
Be
intros
patient.
and more.
Wow.
Don't worry. Don't
All
worry.
right. So his backdash is this sweet little flippy thing here, right? Now we've got Sector. So he's got all your base Sector moves, plus they're a little bit enhanced because we got to mix it up some.
Yeah, like in most of our combat casts, we'll always show like what special moves that the characters share. Now, because these are all the different robots, they
Right.
don't share any special moves.
No, they really do not share. They share 0 special moves. So coming back is the straight missile, right? Now we can EX it, and it does this Super 4 missile magma craziness right there. And he's got his back rockets. But you can actually direct them in different distances. So you can put it behind the opponent, or of course you can put it in front of the opponent or directly on them.
So you guys would see almost immediately that the projectile side of Sector is very much how it used to be. He had the straight missile, he has the up missile. What happens if you meter burn the up missile, Derek?
Oh, the up missile, you say? Let me go ahead and do it. And there it is.
Homing missiles, boys, it's come back. Also does chip damage now, which something it didn't used to do.
Okay.
Of course, he's got his telepunch coming right back, and you can EX it. If I could press the right trigger, and that'll bounce it for you to do a follow-up attack. If I could do that, but I'm not professional.
Let me just give a little option select for you real quickly.
Absolutely.
We were playing on a larger TV, which has a little bit of lag, so the combos are going to be a little
So
hard.
we might drop combos. is
Our
what we're
excuses
saying.
are already good to go.
Right,
they are.
absolutely,
They are.
absolutely. So, like we said, he's got his telepunch coming back, EX telepunch coming back, and of course you can follow up with another combo, right? And then what's special to MKX is he's got this sweet air dash now, right? Like, check it out.
Can only be done airborne, I would like to add.
Right.
Only while he's in the air.
And so one thing that you'll notice with each one of these variations is they have a lot of common combos, but they also have a lot of variation-specific combos as well. So
And the team did a really good job, too, of giving the specials, the strings they have, their own personality.
absolutely. So he's got this one combo that he has this chest burst that comes out. That's only exclusive to Sector.
He did actually have that string in Mortal Kombat 9 as well. Just to remind, before we one final move as well, his flame burner, the down A.
Of course. How could I forget? That's why we have you here. And so, of course, that is coming back.
It doesn't
Booyah.
restand anymore. Sorry,
No,
guys.
it does not. PPJ thought the same thing. So, what? So you can do the EX one, and if I could do it, look at that. So you could use that as like an anti-air. You can use it just quick getaway.
One good thing about that move, too, is it's armored.
Exactly that. The meter burn flame burner has got armor and hits multiple times, so it does armor break. So it functions really well, basically just as a get-off-me tool that Sector always lacked in Mortal Kombat 9, but he has got it next.
Cool. And so, and he has these reaching, like, blasters on his hands, too, which I believe he also had back in MK9.
That looks like his old back one, Derek.
I
but
do,
can you special cancel that?
I can try. We'll see. Oh, gosh. I'll let you do that. You're the professionals. Yeah, this is not working for me.
We'll do that one later.
Yeah. And then, of course, even on just his low, you see he's got a little blaster as well. So it gives him that little extra reach as well. So I'm going to let you do some swaggy combos. You want to do it?
Why not?
All right. See what you can pull off here.
Okay, so.
See, the pressure is real. Bam!
Into up rocket, just like vintage
basically,
MK9.
his combos are virtually very, very similar. You have the starter, which goes into teleport, combo into meter bend teleport, and then follow up whatever you want. You can do damage, but it's quite nice to do an up missile. It allows you to get pressure. Obviously, you can combine that with your zoning, which will be keep away. This starts up really, really quickly. And another cool thing.
So you'd say he's pretty strong in zoning?
Yes, exactly.
A little bit.
When you break it down, Sector was always a very strong space control character, but the fact that it starts up quicker now, you can control where the missiles go. They hit multiple times, which will serve armor breaking purposes.
It's going to eat that armor.
And it will hit multiple times. But the cool thing about his teleport is, by itself, I want you to pay attention to the speed. Instant air, boys. Returns. So when you meet your bend, the teleport starts up way quicker, and it allows you to follow up for another thing. Go in for your homing missile, whatever you want to do. And then you've got all kinds of strings that you can hit confirm into other things.
Don't show it all off. Don't give it all to him, all right? All right, that was good.
All right,
that was good.
I'll calm down.
All right, so... I can't hear you. So we're just going to head and go into Cyrax, all right? So you
Wait,
show...
let's do an X-ray real quick.
Oh, absolutely. You're
Yep.
right. One thing that is also, with each variation, they have their own into for the X-ray. So Sector has his more traditional MK9, so does Cyrax, and Smoke is kind of like a hybrid. So we'll get into that too.
Nice.
Oh,
and
people
once
love
again,
throws too, right?
that's pretty much exactly the same as this Mortal Kombat 9 X-ray, a giant missile. The throw isn't though, is it? The throw is very different.
All right, I know you're excited, so let's go ahead and get into Cyrax. You ready?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Practice options. I like to sing through pretty much anything. Yeah, let's give, Sub-Zero a different one.
It has to be Sub-Zero at
Every time.
all times.
Every time. When we showed off the new pit fatality, Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
All right, so you'll notice right off the bat he's yellow. All right, so that's a really good show of which variation we're in. Coming back, of course, are his bombs. Now, go ahead, break their hearts.
Now, they're low now, guys. They are no longer unblockable. One thing definitely worth mentioning, in MK9, he did have some crazy damage possibilities through the unblockable bombs. They are now lows. So hopefully, especially with what we've found so far, there doesn't seem to be the scope of quite the same level of damage you can get before. So hopefully...
Don't mind me, guys. Just turn it off for release check.
That could be
Sorry, I
quite
should have done this
important.
before. Gosh, I'm horrible.
Wasn't a problem for me, Derek.
Stop
Okay.
it! Gosh. All right, so he's got his ground bombs coming back. You can do a mid one. You can shoot one far away from your opponent, or you can put one right in front of you.
Again, just like MK9.
Just like MK9. What you also can do is the EX version, which will... there we go, which will detonate instantly. So otherwise, they kind of have to time out, right? And you got to have that proper time.
But you'll find those setups pretty quickly.
It's just to get that standard launching capability, really.
Absolutely. And, of course, his buzzsaw is back. Grind, grind, grind.
Again, a mid now, used to be an overhead.
Uh-huh. And you can EX it, if I can do it. And it'll actually hold the opponent in the air for a little bit as well. He's got his teleport, or he's got his air grab, which you can do in the air and just kind of get away or get towards your opponent. Do it off the ground. He's got his teleport, and he's got his EX teleport.
I like how you showed the air grab without ever air grabbing them.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Here we go. Booyah!
There we go.
So as long as the opponent's in an airborne state, that will combo as it used to.
And
you can do the EX one, which will do an additional bounce to continue your combos. Right?
like with that net
And
there.
that brings onto the net.
Right, and everybody was so happy when they saw the net coming back. So, to answer the questions, what does the EX net do?
It drains bar from the opponent.
Once again, it's back. All right.
Drains about a
It drains
half bar.
half a bar now. Used to drain a full bar, but now drains half. So you basically spend a bar to get rid of half of theirs.
And so what
And trap them.
Right. And so what's new with Cyrax is he's also got some air bombs. So it's not, he just doesn't cover the ground, he also covers the air. So you can set up all sorts of different little tricks.
But that's it, right? Like, obviously the ground bombs being low, they're mids. Like, they're just standard blocks, the air ones, but they cover more practical ground, obviously, in the air. They can't really jump into you as much. But it's just to really set out that minefield. Will be quite interesting moving into Cyrax and MKX.
Right. And so just like the ground bombs, if you set them up, they instantly detonate. Otherwise, you kind of just have to, you know, wait for it to, for the timeout.
So, if you're playing with Cyrax, what is your sort of game plan?
Well, I mean, it is very early to tell, but
Right.
again, much like Sector, it is very traditional Mortal Kombat 9. You know, the bombs are going to be a problem for people to deal with. On hit, they launch, so again, you know, your net being a massive projectile again is going to be quite difficult for people to get around.
Right.
Teleporting makes you really mobile. So just general, I mean, especially if it turns out he's got some really good normals, some really good strings, then I'm definitely thinking you can play him the way we used to.
Right. And he actually does have some strings of his own as well. We can show.
Right. So just like how Sector had his one combo with the chest that would have an explosion, he shoots out a bomb out of his chest. He also has some specific buzzsaw combos as well. There we go. Similar to what he had in MK9. And let's see if I can do it. He's got his back too, which everybody I'm sure was waiting to know if that came back.
It was very nice to use that again.
Right.
So for the most part, that's Cyrax, but it wouldn't be fair unless you got to show some stuff off.
Thank you very
Let
much.
me
Now,
hold that for
He's
you.
been practicing this quite religiously, so hopefully he can get
Now,
it.
the thing is, right, this is what I consider a standard MK9 Cyrax. So string into bomb, NJP. Oh, my word. Oh, my word.
And he's a professional.
Commentator now, mate.
Yeah, all right, right. I apologize.
So as you can see, it's just a mixture of comboing off the
Yeah.
bomb and
Now-
continuing the juggle.
They're definitely what you would sort of do in MK9, but this isn't MK9. So let's see if I can maybe do this.
Smart bomb.
Do you like that one?
And it goes on even longer, too.
Oh, it does. Now, the thing is, one thing, just keep this in mind. I'm ending it in the grab. That grab can be meter burned to another launcher, or even, like, let's just say I get a standard, I'll hit on the ground, pop you up, bomb, overhead.
And that bomb's a low, so that's overhead low right there.
Exactly.
That's right.
So basically, instead of ending with a standard special, end in a bomb, and then, like, do your thing and maybe try and get some kind of, you know, follow-up from there.
Right.
Right. So don't show it all off. You guys will have your moment.
Yep.
All right, so take this on back. Let's get into Smoke.
Yep. We got some big smoke fans here.
Smoke fans in the house.
We have a lot of smoke
There
fans
it
in the
is.
crowd, it seems.
All right. All right. I don't know what he said, but it sounded good. We'll change up Sub-Zero again.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So all three variations of Zero can't seem to catch a break.
Oh. All right, so here we go. We got Smoke coming back. Now, this robot Smoke is kind of like a hybrid of the human Smoke and the classic ultimate MK3 Smoke. All right? So, we've got his spears. It is 3 tridents that come out. Oh, gosh, I just want to start playing. 3 tridents that come out of his chest. Now, you can EX it, and it'll keep your opponent standing, so you can just kind of follow up with whatever you'd like at that point. In MK9, he had these smoke bombs, and of course, those are coming back as well. You can change the distance, you can make it come in close, you can make it go behind them, or you can make them track by just doing the traditional one.
Right.
He's got his air throw coming back as well, and then he has his teleport. That was the EX one. I'm showing too much, I'm sorry. His normal one will just do the straight knockdown.
I don't think a single viewer right now would argue it's too much.
It's too much.
If anything, not enough.
And so the EX one will pop them back up, you can spear, and you can continue to combo.
Well, you might be able to.
Yeah, well,
in the
not
crowd.
me,
Yeah,
not
right.
me. And another thing that comes back is his ability to phase through the opponent.
Now, one thing definitely to take note of, in MK9, you could definitely do that a lot. I'm not going to say freely, but it was very hard to deal with. It now takes your stamina to perform.
Right.
Does the smoke away and smoke towards.
Cool.
So, yep, as you watch, see the stamina meter goes down, right? And of course, you can EX them, but one more. Are you ready? he can disappear.
Couldn't he do that in MK9?
Could he do that in MK9?
Couldn't he do that in Mortal Kombat 9? I'm pretty sure he could.
I'm pretty sure he could.
And then in MK3 as well, couldn't he?
Yes, he absolutely could.
It's almost like he's always had
Okay,
that.
let's stop walking down memory lane, guys. All right? Okay. So he can go completely invisible as well. Now, what's special about Smoke is he has a few more exclusive strings than some of the other characters.
Things that might look familiar.
Things that might look familiar. So if you do one of his combos, it'll actually throw a smoke bomb down. From there, you can actually just follow up with a spear. You can follow up with a teleport.
You can do a sweep. It's a mix-up.
Yep, you can do an overhead, whatever you want from there. He also has this, which is very similar to his teleport, if I could do it. His teleport in MK9. Yep, I'm getting there. I swear I will.
But you can see the idea, really. It's just, that these moves are back. He's clearly got these like universal things and a few of the Triborg normals, but he's also got his own smoke effects, mix-ups, crazy teleport ninja stuff.
Right.
Right. And for the most part, that's it. But he has a couple other like special things, like his neutral jumps and stuff like that have this extra smoke burst to it that gives him additional reach. And there's a few other little combo tweaks as well that you can do. But that's pretty much Smoke.
I do think the audience did want to see some intros.
Absolutely.
So I think the best way to do that was for you guys to go to battle.
I think a 2 out of 3 out of the classic Condiment
Are
Brothers would be great.
Are we going to have the first Cyrax sector set of Mortal Kombat X?
I think
Ketchup?
we are going
do
to
it.
have the first Cyrax sector. Let's do it.
How about
The
that?
other,
You have the other controller.
there we go.
There it is.
And we are going to commentate, so you guys don't have to worry about talking.
We will try
really?
to commentate.
I'll commentate.
Okay, you're going to be great at commentating.
guess
You
so.
always are.
Reversal, really, right now.
I'm sorry?
It's like a role reversal right
It
now.
is.
really
It
is.
is. It's yeah. Give me the tie. Give me the suit. Nah, I'm just joking.
I'll give
I
you the
don't-
microphone.
Nah, I'm cool. All right. Here we go. I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure you guys can figure it out from here. You're professionals.
Yep. And as usual, do
Don't
not talk through
during
the
intros. Yeah, do the pit. Do you guys know the fatality? Because I'm sure everybody wants to see some fatalities too, right?
We can look
You can look at the fatality. It's okay.
we can be.
Don't get scared.
I mean, it's kind of lame, but
Don't.
Who are you? Tech, founder of the Kunin clan. You are clearly defective.
snap. You are clearly defective.
Dang, that's like robot slams.
All right, the zoning has started on both ends.
Oh, drops the bomb into the neutral jump, away two, into net, misses the net. Ew. Little low saw. Oh, nice getaway with the EX flamethrowers.
Both trying to zone each other out.
Both-
Good block there.
Very few combos going on right now.
Feeling each other out, you know?
Definitely. Oh, goes with the forward 2-1-2. Oh, all right. Now, also on the pit, you'll notice it's back. The interactable objects are the blue and the red lanterns. The blue lanterns you can throw at your opponent, and the red lanterns you can jump off of, just to kind of, keep your spacing and things like that. What?
There we go.
Do you want to pick a team? Do you want to go catch up? Oh, I mean, we're sitting next to him, so
That's
you get
fine.
catch up, I
Yep,
get
yep.
mustard. Don't mess this up, okay?
It's like they've played this before.
It is. It's just like that.
Here we
Goes
go.
into the away
Oh,
two, misses the neutral jump. But I have faith that my team would not have normally missed that if it wasn't the TV circumstances. Ooh, goes into the 2-1-2.
Getting some block strings here.
Oh,
in
he's
the
like,
air.
you're going to get this missile one way or another. Oh, there it is. Bounces it, extends the combo.
Oh, in the net.
Are we about to see something special? I hope so.
Oh, he misses
it. It's all right. It was 1 bar for 35, but I bet you could do more.
Yeah.
Homing missile coming in. Oh, get him, dude, you had an X-ray. You had an X-ray. Oh! Well, that's new. That's new. Never before seen, right? Okay, so what are you gonna do to get better?
Win.
Okay, win, absolutely. Maybe, oh.
The audience can see that you're trying to throw this match.
Yeah, don't do that. Why would you do that? All right, give him the double wink. We know what it means. Don't we, Tyler? Oh.
Round 1.
I did it. It was totally me. I stink. But it was the same intro, so we're in.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good zoning coming out, just like he wants to.
For throwing the match, he's really not doing
Double
very
teleport.
good. And also with the teleport is you can actually phase in the same place as well. So you can phase behind the opponent, or you can just stay in the same place.
And the teleport's great too because it has armor.
Yes.
So the EX version does.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh. There is a lot of special moves. Pretty much every button has at least 2 special moves attached to it. Oh, stop it.
So
He's
good.
your brother, man. Oh. Ketchup keeps trying it, but the anti-air flamethrower is not working. Well, maybe it's
I was
just
trying
for
to use it
pushback.
to wake up, and he's just whiffing it.
Yeah. Oh. Nice. Swaggy. Oh. Showing some respect there.
You can definitely, I mean, obviously by watching this, tell that this matchup has probably happened 10,000 times with these two.
Absolutely. And also, kudos to the audio guys. Like,
Oh, man,
listening
sounds
to
great.
the metal pound as each hit, it's amazing, guys. Oh, wow, it just goes on and on. Oh, you got caught. All right, you know the fatality? Oh, we're going back to this one, huh? Oh. He used you to kill you.
Thanks for that.
That's weird.
Man.
That's dark.
That's
All right, so this is for all of it. This is it.
All
All
the
right.
marbles.
1-1. Who's going home?
You guys want a fatality, right?
Yeah, yeah, I would like to see a fatality. I think.
So whoever wins
Would
is
you guys
allowed-
like to see a fatality? Yes. All right.
It doesn't sound like they do, so I
No,
guess we
all
can
right.
just...
You want to see a fatality? All right, here we go again. Oh, he nails it finally. Oh, he puts the missiles on himself. Very tricky.
Now, it's so great when he does hard knockdowns and then throws into the into those bombs,
Right.
the air bombs, because of the armor breaking qualities that it'll have.
Yeah.
If he tries to wake up, he's gonna get stuffed.
And still sitting on a full stick of butter here. Oh. Oh!
There we go.
Is this what usually happens? Is it? Ketchup usually wins? I don't want to see that today.
Sector
All right.
calling his Uber there, I saw. Leave after the match. Nice backdash. Sounded so good.
It's awesome. Nice. What?
And that's a throwback to MK9 where you have the open chest up.
Absolutely. And like we said before, each one of them has their own different intos. Has a wonderful X-ray. His head floats right back on. Uh-oh. Oh! He puts the rockets on himself again. I don't understand this tactic. It's so strong. But that's why I'm not a professional
Yep,
player.
yep.
Absolutely.
And they're going to see that later during our belt battle.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Goes on.
Oh! Wow.
Wow. Nothing but amazing hype matches this entire day. Wow.
And this is these guys playing after a couple of days. I'm very excited to see what all of our fans are going
Now,
to come with.
couple of days is really an exaggeration.
Like
it was like maybe
okay.
3 hours.
Maybe.
Collectively across 2 days.
I was trying to make them, I guess, look bad by accident. Sorry.
Yeah, don't do that. That's not cool.
Close match, though. Target acquired.
Oh, hit him with the
Oh,
EX
misses the combo.
teleport. Drops the normal 4. Ground bomb. Ooh. You're going to have to hold that. Oh. Ah, he
Misses
misses
the
the net. EX flamethrowers. Nice. He will not let
This
this
is
end.
probably going to end it. Oh,
Oh. Oh, you know, we're just going to take a quick look
fine.
here.
It's fine.
I'm sure nobody minds.
do Death Machine.
Death
yeah.
Machine? All right.
Triborg
Meat
wins.
Cube.
There we go.
Meat Cube. Awesome.
There we go, guys.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Hang out here for a little bit.
We got that was go ahead and throw that down there. That was Triborg right there, but we do have a very special guest. We're gonna have a brief interview with. So
Yep.
if we could get our guest out here.
Where is he?
Class is in session.
Ooh.
The professor.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Woo! Ladies and
man.
gentlemen, the man, the professor. He is the teacher of the combat class. Here we got Brett Beeling. He's going to sit down on the couch with us. We're going to talk to him a little bit about how the combat class works. Hello, sir.
What's up, boys?
Welcome.
Hey.
Now, as far as you guys might not know him, this guy is a big hand behind the scenes, doing a lot of stuff today to make this show better, including you also do all the combat classes.
Yes, sir.
So you're the one who does all the button inputs and everything.
Correct. I am the human combo machine.
Yes, he is. So where did the idea come from?
So back when MKX was still just a whisper here at ESL, a lot of guys in the office, you know, they were big MK9 fans. And so, you know, you see your friends play, the casual player, you know, they're jumping around, they're throwing uppercuts, they're throwing special moves, you know, they're just really trying to learn how the game works. And so I saw them playing because I was a tournament player at the time. And I went home one night and I recorded a 10-minute take on my own computer, and I set up, you know, just my mic, and I said, these are the mechanics of Mortal Kombat X. And it was just real rough format, and it turned into this amazing idea that we then pitched to Warner Brothers. And you know, when the game was coming out, I was like, oh yeah, this is a great way for people to kind of just, you know, hit the ground running with MKX. And then Warner Brothers came back to us and they said, great, we want 15 of them.
Right.
Awesome.
All right.
And that's a lot. Now, here's some questions I do. Is there a character that you've used for the combat classes that's sort of been your most enjoyable? Like, which one you felt you got the most out of?
Oh man, I mean, each one of them has been my own little baby, you know. What's really cool about combat class is I was learning with you guys, you know. Like, I got a little bit of early access to Scorpion, you know, just to kind of prove the concept, to prove we can make it work. And I mean, I played Scorpion in MK9, so I was right at home, you know, similar to Ketchup and Mustard here playing Sector and Cyrax, you know. It just felt right. And so going along, it was about, you know, just the little introductions to the characters, and then it went to a phase of just absolutely crazy maximized damage, and then it kind of evolved into more of like practicality, you know. Going back to your question, some of my favorites, just off the top of my head, I loved playing Melina.
Yes. Melina fans. Sorry.
Ethereal Melina, just going absolutely bonkers with all the meter and teleport combos into uppercuts, and then, you know, uppercut run under combos into maximized damage resets and stuff. It was just super fun and just felt really fluid. And then going and taking that character online and getting put in a body bag. So.
That kind of does lead me to something. Has doing these classes, has it helped you? How has it helped your play online?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or offline, like just helped you play the game against others?
It definitely has its pluses and its minuses. At a glance, you learn so much about just like frame data and what combos and what connects. You know, there's a lot of intricacies in Mortal Kombat X. You know, as far as like the neutral game and poking and stuff that it doesn't fully help with, but I can kind of know what I'm getting hit by. You know, so it turned me into an offensive monster. As soon as I touch you, you're dead. But then playing so many different characters, you don't really specialize in one, so your defense lacks in certain areas, you know. So it's definitely a balancing act. But I mean, I love the game. When I'm not working on combat class, I go home and I play. I mean, for the past, I can't even say how many, like 4 or 5 months or so that I've been doing combat class. I've lived and breathed Mortal Kombat X, man. It's the best.
It's a good place to be.
And I can say that I've definitely learned Melina combos from watching your videos.
Oh,
like,
thanks,
I
man.
thought I was pretty good at Melina, but then I watched your videos.
I've never
realized.
thought that.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend.
Something that I was always wondering, because I mean, obviously there's some stuff in there that's really difficult.
Sure.
Is there a combo that you remember, or for a character, that took way more takes than you want to admit.
Way more takes. Okay, so a little bit about my process with MK is I don't film for more than 10 minutes at a time. If I can't do something in 10 minutes, then I stop and I take a break and I walk away and I kind of reformulate. So I just happened to be in the office one day and it was late in the afternoon and Mr. Compton comes over to my desk. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, just trying to get this Molina combo, man." He's like, "Okay. Need some help?" So he's like, "Yeah, you want to be a target? I mean, that's fine." We played for a good half an hour to get the Molina Brutality combo on what's the Emperor's Courtyard.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just so beautiful when it happened because the background, the wall caves in and just all the people start just going ham. And I mean, and Kano's head pops off and it was just perfect. It was just like, wow, it took me so long, but it felt so right and then made the cut.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss about the combat class or just sort of what we've...
Sure,
just
yeah.
the process?
I mean, again, like I kind of learned with you guys when I did the combat class, you know, so at the start of Season 2, that formula changed quite a bit, starting primarily with Liu Kang, you know. So Liu Kang is one of those characters that's extremely hard to play. He's a very technical character. As you see, like guys like Zarakamaka, you know, he's an amazing player. And so what I would do is I would watch characters like that and said, okay, what's the bridge between the casual player, and then the guy that's just dipping his foot into the tournament scene? So I frequent Test Your Might. Test Your Might's a great resource. If you're not there,
Absolutely.
you should go. And so I would, you know, browse the comments on Test Your Might as far as like,
Which
you know,
can be
what
dangerous at times.
Oh yeah, treading
Risky
dangerous waters.
business.
But they're like, yeah, this guy didn't do 4 instant air fireballs in one combo. He must not be very good with Liu Kang. And I was like, well, to be fair, I could do 4 instant air fireball combos if I sat there for a week and practiced it, you know. But time is of the essence, and it's not who we're catering to, you know. We want to get people to get into the game. We want people to invest. We want people to have fun, and that's.
No, I think that's very important.
That
I
is
think
the most
that
important thing.
Some of the earlier ones, I mean, as great as they were, there is a level of guys who, truthfully, play like me.
Right.
Who are just average, maybe
Scrubby,
whatever.
Use the right word.
A little bit above average who want to kind of take their game to the next level.
Sure. And if you want to see 4 instant air fireballs, you watch the Pro League. You know, that's what it's here for. It's here to showcase the best talent, and we got some of the top players in all of MKX right here in the
And
studio.
we hopefully do have some more. Class will still be in session?
Class will still be in session. We got a few more on the books, and then we're going to start breaking down these fabulous characters that you guys see here today.
Can't wait.
Awesome.
Getting closer to release time, we'll have some combat class to roll out with you guys.
Awesome, and we're excited to do it.
Yeah.
Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brett Beeling, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for being
Thank you
here.
guys.
He helps us out so much, and it's great to talk to you today.
Now, this is kind of where I messed up, right? So Tyler has a robot that he loves to show, and I really wanted to show off some new skins too.
Yeah, there's a robot that I'm really good at,
And-
and I sort of wanted to play it.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and just get on into it. Don't talk during the intros.
Fresh prey.
You will not have me, insect.
You are brave despite the odds.
Round 1, fight.
You know what?
No.
I actually don't know any combos,
No.
so I'm just going to leave that
Yeah,
there.
You know what?
what I
Forget
mean?
it.
That seems fair.
Absolutely.
That
We have
seems
a
fair
belt
enough.
battle anyway, right?
Wait, what was that?
So, all right. Hey, let's get to the
So
belt
anyway,
battle.
What?
so now that's the end of the Combat Cast.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
joining us, everybody.
Thank you so much.
We now have.
We're getting booed.
I know we are, and they're just
We must
gonna
have done it right
but
then.
We did it
We
right.
did it right.
They're going to have to wait for
And-
whatever that was.
And hold that.
I don't
So-
know what you're talking about.
We have
What?
no idea.
I don't know.
What?
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Nope.
So I am the current champion of the belt.
Woo!
We're going to have a belt battle today, which will be commentated by Ketchup and Mustard. We're doing the real deal, so we'll see you guys next time. More Combat Casts are coming very soon. Fatal 8's coming up. Belt matches coming. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.